Hi, and welcome to another edition of Coffee with Brendan. Today's may be the shortest one that I ever do, just to point out a couple of the changes to the tax laws in 2022. Like every year, some of the tax tables change and some of the ranges of where you can actually qualify for lower tax brackets and things like that. They change, but there weren't really too many material changes between 2021 and 2022, other than the two that I'm going to show you today. So let's jump right on in. So I'm going to start sharing my screen here, and we'll start with gifting. So one of the biggest things that I think a lot of my clients don't fully appreciate is how much money can you gift without having to, one, report it to the IRS, and two, pay any kind of tax on it. So when it comes to gifting, right now, the way that it is this, it's called the annual gift tax exclusion. In 2021, you could gift $15,000 to any person alive. So literally, if you decided that you wanted to give away your entire amount of wealth, you could do it in $15,000 increments. And if you're married, you could actually do it in $30,000 increments. Well, fast forward to 22, excuse me. And now that's actually gone up to $16,000. So now husband and wife can give away $32,000 to as many people as they want. They do not need to notify the IRS, nor do you pay tax on it for making the gift, or the recipient pay any tax on receiving the gift. So again, great way to start knocking away at your wealth, especially if you're in an estate tax state like Massachusetts, where if you pass away with more than $1 million or $2 million, if you've done the correct legal work, then this is one way to start chipping away at that overall net worth so that you don't pay any tax when you pass away. So that's pretty much that. In terms of gifting, we could get into that. That could be a whole other Coffee with Brendan conversation, but suffice it to say, no gift tax return that you have to file, no income tax that you need to pay, whether you're the donor, the person that's giving the gift, or the recipient. Then let's shift gears to IRA contributions and 401k contributions. So let's go through this, and if we look at some of these, some of the more popular ones like traditional IRA, Roth IRA, spousal IRA, guardians, nothing's changed. So you can still make $6,000 contributions as long as you're not making too much money, and another $1,000 if you are over the age of 50. If we go down, not too much has changed until we get to this one, and this is the important one. 401ks, 457 plans, 403bs, this has increased. So it's increased by $1,000. So instead of being able to contribute $19,500 in 2021, you can now contribute $20,500. The salary, the deferrals, the catch-up provisions, which allow you to put more money in after the age of 50, have stayed the same. So 6,500 and 6,500. So long story short, last year you could contribute a total of 26,000. Now you can contribute a total of 27,000 if you're over the age of 50. If you're not quite 50, it's this 20,500. So again, that is pretty short and sweet one today. So not too much to report, other than those two really important things. So for people who are still working and contributing to a 401k and they want to max it out, make sure that you make those changes. A lot of people mistakenly think that if they simply tell their employer that they want to contribute the maximum, that means that they'll automatically adjust every time the IRS adjusts. That's not necessarily always the case. So definitely speak with your HR department if you do want to max out your 401ks. And then from a gifting standpoint, there's still a lot of people that think that the maximum you can give away is 10,000, when in reality, as of 2022, it's actually $16,000 per person. So hopefully this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.